1. The smallest whole number conceived, unable to be divided and positioned properly. And being single is beneficial. You can avoid compromising all of yourself. So learn to be naked in front of yourself. I'm having a great time at my best friend's wedding. I'm even part of the official pictures. Photo lens wedding. Laughing with the woman who was single like me. At this moment, I hope this is a never ends wedding. I say my remarks because these friends are very dear. My friends are getting married, and I'm still single. Drinking binge wedding. And people come up to me and say, oh man, hey man, you're up next. And as much as I've heard that before, I still have this slight cringe wedding. But there must be a reason. There must be a reason why I'm on the other side of this broom. And until that happens, I'll try not to focus on the until then wedding. There's a ribbon in the sky, ribbon in the sky for our love. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, there's a ribbon in the sky for our love. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Hello? Oh, hey, Ma, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, you saw the picture on Facebook? Yeah, I'm here at the wedding now. Who, me? Yeah, I'm feeling fine. Yeah, I'm the last one left, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. I'm still young. I got plenty of time. Who? You mean me and her? Well, I mean, I did think about it, but it was so long ago, and you know we've been friends for a while, so I never really pursued it. I never really even saw that from her. Huh? You think so? You really think she feels that way? Huh? Like I said, I thought about it, but that was so long ago, and like I said, I never really thought about that from, you know. Yeah. She's here. She's even here now, but we didn't come together. But we here, even dance a little bit. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. I know Valentine's is coming up soon, and I know. I'm not with anybody, and I don't think she's with anybody either. So I guess I'll see. I'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey Mom, they want me to take some more pictures, so I gotta go. Okay, I'll tell them. All right, bye. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcus Gregory Taylor, but you already knew that. And I'm here to tell you something, to actually make a confession to you. Y'all want to hear it? The confession is, I suck at women. Oh, yeah, oh, that's it. That's my confession. No, I suck at women. I get asked a lot, say, Marcus, how is it that you're still single? I mean, you're a Christian guy, you go to church, you're good with children, you're kind of smart, you're fun to be around, you look way better than Idris Elba. And all those things are very, very true, especially the Idris Elba part. But I really just suck at women. I mean, I even took a list of all of my own attributes. See, I believe that I'm a godly Christian man. I mean, I was born and raised in church, probably conceived in church, probably will decease in church. So that's not the reason why I'm single. I'm not single because of the way I look. I mean, just, you all can see me right now. Just look at me. This fine Afro-engineering specimen that you see before you. This body that is made of twisted steel and sex appeal. I've been called sexual chocolate a couple times. This body, this hunk, this massive muscle that I inherited from my daddy. And this gorgeous, beautiful, lovely face that had you captivated and mesmerized, that you can't take your eyes off of. I see you all out there.
Tell him, brother.
Thank you. That I inherited, this beautiful face that I inherited from my mama. So my looks is not the reason why I'm single. I'm not single because of my politics, because I really don't have any. I'm not single because of my education, because I'm a college graduate from Georgia State University, home of the mighty, mighty Blue Panthers. So that's not the reason why I'm single. I'm just single because I suck at women. I mean, if you put like my attributes in a profile, one of those dating profiles, you know, like Tinder or Match or eHarmony or Christian Mingle or Black People Meet, or my personal favorite, for FarmersOnly.com. I mean, I'll be killing it right now. Be killing it. But the reason why I'm single is because I just suck at women. Now, to help you understand what I mean, I'm going to take you back to some of my failures. Now, first, take you to third grade. Now, in third grade, there was Miss Langford. Now, Miss Laura Langford, God rest her soul, was very, 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 very pretty. Very pretty. And she had some of the most amazing thighs and the most unbelievable, I mean, immaculate, amazing calf muscles. And see, because of her persuasion, she would wear shorts all throughout the year, no matter what the season was, winter, spring, summer, fall. Because of her persuasion, she could do that. So I had the opportunity of seeing her legs and her pretty face like all the time. And her specialty, she would teach us jump rope. So she was like, I'm bored, teach us all jump rope. So I went home every day and I would go home and I would practice my jump rope skills, right? So this is what I would do. I would do the crisscross, right? And the jumping jack one, and I would do the hop on one leg and the hop on the other leg, and I would do the frontwards and backwards. You know what I'm saying? Front foot, back, whatever it was. Anyway, I would do all that, right? And I would knock on her door every time, every week, and I would knock on her door. Hey, Ms. Langford, look what I can do. And I would show her all the jump ropes, and she's like, oh, that's so good, Mr. Taylor. You're getting good at it. And then, this is where really, because I was so determined to make Ms. Langford my girlfriend, I noticed the way she would eat tangerines and oranges. See, what I used to do is I would just peel them out and I would just stuff the whole thing in my mouth. But I noticed the way she would eat her oranges. She would peel them, and then she would delicately take one slice at a time and eat them. I was like, yeah, Miss Langford. So that was Miss Langford. Now fast forward to like 5th, 6th grade, there was Valerie. Now this is what I would do with Valerie. I would go, because she was a few years older than me, so what I would do is I would go home and I would pick flowers, right? I would pick flowers, and I would go home and I would write a little love note. And the first time I did what I did was I picked the best flowers I could find, and I wrote my love note, and I knocked on her door, and I ran away. And then once I got just a little bit more confident, I would pick some more flowers. Pick some more flowers, get them all together, write another love note, knock on her door, and then I would just like hide in her bushes. All right. But then once I really got real bold, this is what I did, right? I picked some of the best flowers I could find, wrote the best love note I ever could write, and I put like some Jodeci lyrics in there. So I'd be like, you and I would never die. And I went and I said, I'm gonna tell her how I feel, right? So I got my love note and my flowers, and I knocked on her door again, and I ain't run away this time. I said, she came to the door, and she had like the prettiest smile I could ever see. She had that long hair. She had on this t-shirt, and I think maybe she had on some shorts. I don't know. But it was short though, it was short shorts. But I remember seeing her legs and the smile on that t-shirt, and I was like, yeah, okay. But she came to the door smiling. She was like, hey, you're Tea's little brother. I'm like, hey Valerie, I just want to tell you that I brought these flowers for you, and I wrote you this love note, and I just want to say that I think you're pretty, and I really like you, and here you go, bye. And I ran away. I didn't even see if she picked up the flowers, and I ran away. Now, 9th grade, there was Angel. Now, Angel made me a believer in love at first sight. See, this is what happened. It was McNair, 9th grade algebra class. And I was on one side of the classroom, and Angel was on the other side of the classroom. We're all in the back. And the teacher called her name. She got up, and it was like she was walking in slow motion. It was like, look at her, walking by, with her head up high. And I was like, whoa, who is this gorgeous creature that I've ever seen in my life? And her name was like perfect. She literally looked like an angel. She had like golden short hair, and she had like that gorgeous face, and then she had like smoldering eyes. You know, smoldering eyes. You know those the people have smoldering eyes. She had those smoldering eyes. Then she had full lips. And then what made it so bad is like she just had on like a t-shirt and jeans. So I was like, ooh, I gotta find out who she is. Find out who she is. And then I saw her walk back to her seat, and it was the same thing, slow motion. Look at her, walking by, with her head up high. So I went home every day, and I would write like some love poems, and I'd show it to her every week. I was like, hey, yo, Angel, yo, check this out. Look what I wrote. She was like, oh, you wrote that? I was like, yeah, I wrote that. And I would do it every week, everything. Write down a love note, like, yo, Angel, check out this poem I wrote. She's like, oh, you wrote that? Like, you're real good. I'm like, yeah, thank you. And then, this was the cool part, right? She was like, you know, I never see you at lunch. Why don't you come sit at lunch with me? I was like, okay, yeah. And this is what happened. This is what really, I thought I was gonna get in with this. And my mom would give me snacks all the time. So I'd be like, yo, Angel, yo, I'm not gonna eat these Oreos. Or I'm not gonna eat these Chips Ahoy. I'm not gonna eat these Starbursts. You know what I want? I want you to have them, because I'm so full right now. I just want you to have these. She's like, oh, you're good? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, you're so sweet. I was like, yeah, I know. So that was Angel. Now I'm gonna fast forward all the way to when I graduated college, which took me a long time anyway. But when I graduated college, there was Jazz. Now I thought Jazz was the one because, you know, me and her, we had like a lot of similarities. We went to the same school. She liked to write, I liked to write. She liked to read, I liked to kind of read. And so I thought she was the one. And what really made, like, was the sign for me was like she invited me to her church a couple of times. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some real cool points now with her. So I would go to her church and I got cool with her pastor, I got cool with her mom and her little sister. And like her pastor would call me up and like, hey man, I need some help with something. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll be there, I'll help you out. And I'm thinking, man, I'm getting all these type of cool points. And you know, she met my mom and dad, she met some of my friends, and we were just always hanging out. We invented this word between lunch and dinner, we called it Leonard. So we would always do that, and I was like, yeah, she is the one. But it was through all these ladies and all these women that I was going off of this educated guess. So educated guess that, man, I got this from TV and songs. You know the R&B songs were like, man, if you just get a woman, you'd be all right. And that's what my educated guess was. Like, if I could just get a woman, if I could just find the right one, I would be so much cooler. And let's be honest, fellas, help me out here. Let's be honest. What guy doesn't want to be cool? Can I make to you another confession?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to make to you another confession. Here's a confession. There's only a few things in my life that I really care about. My relationship with God, of course. My family. My friends. I got a couple of ladies that I care about. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do have a couple of ladies that I'm kind of looking at. Yeah. And it's one more thing. It's kind of a private thing that I don't share with everyone. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave that out for right now. So those are a few things that I care about. I'm enjoying my life right now. I have a good job, making some good money. Don't really have to answer to too many people. Just enjoying life as a single man. As I said, I'm very good looking, as you all can see. And it almost feels like I have on silk underwear and I'm passing gas in silk underwear. I mean, that's what it feels like. That's how good it feels to be single right now. It just feels that good. You should try it. Yes. It feels that good. And so that's how my life is right now. But lately I've been looking at one of my friends. I've been looking at her kind of differently. I mean, when I look at her, I just noticed some things that I never really realized that were there and that I paid attention to. Like I noticed how I actually pay attention to what she has to say. Like I never really thought about it. I'm like, wow, you know what? She is smart and she is intelligent. And like I'm not just listening to her so she can stop talking for me to say what I want to say. I actually listen. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I agree with you. And then I noticed like the way she, like certain stuff she would wear, I was like, wow, she looks really good in that. I never noticed she had those curves. I never noticed she looked good in those earrings. Like, whoa. And I heard her laugh. Like I used to, you know, my laugh is like my thing. I never noticed how her laugh sounded good to me. I was like, yeah, I really like her laugh. I really like that laugh. Laugh again. Thank you. So yeah, I really like the way she laughs. I never really noticed any of that stuff before. And it got me to thinking, man, maybe this is like a sign for me to just approach, because I've always dated all these women, and it came to my mind, it's like, maybe I've been going all the way around the world to find someone that's been right in front of me this whole time. She's always been right there this whole time, and I never even noticed it. So I'm kind of nervous because it is Valentine's, and I'm going out with her, and I think I'm just gonna tell her how I feel. I'm just gonna lay it all out there, you know. I'm just gonna say, this is how it is. I want you, you want me. Let's do it. I'm kind of nervous though because I never really experienced anything like this, and I just hope that I don't mess this up. So, y'all wish me the best. It's gonna be a good night tonight.
Hello? Hi, what am I doing for Valentine's Day? Nothing much, I guess. I really didn't have anything planned. Oh, me and you? Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Well, okay, I guess. Sure. All right, I guess I'll meet you there.
I can be single as long as I know what this is. Because I expressed my emotions to you with great risk. Banking on that you felt the same way and was sure this was a can't miss. Because all the time we spent together, I'm sure we shared the same bliss. But I've been known to get ahead of myself, which can cause some bruises from leather. Still, I had hope that the ribbon in the sky would somehow tie us together. No matter how good I thought we would be, I guess being by myself is better. Since we can't agree on what we really are, I guess I have to accept that being by myself is my future endeavor. You know what she said to me? She says to me, well, I can see what you mean. I mean, I think we would potentially, possibly be good together. I mean, because we're always together and we have a lot of fun, and I like hanging out with you. I mean, you're cute and you're a good friend and all that. But I just don't know. I mean, I don't know. Because you know my past and I know your past, and I'm not sure. I mean, maybe. Like maybe if I saw something, like maybe if you could like walk on water or part the Red Sea, or like if you could even, this is simple now, if you could even just like run through a tree or break a piano or eat a table or something like that, then I would be sure. Then I would know that you're the right one. But I just don't know. I don't know. But I'll pray about it. And I'll see. But I don't know if we should hang out anymore right now. It's a lot you just laid on me. But we can still be friends, right? Now I'm sure at that moment my face could have been used as one of those memes. You know the meme where there's this lady and a little black kid and it's like, so you mean to tell me that you basically just cussing me out right now by saying you're gonna pray about it and we can be the F word friends? And I'm going to admit, I'm going to make another confession. I've been told that I love hard. But I was for sure about her, and this is the thing. I always thought that you should always just outkick your coverage when it comes to love. I mean, that's what I do. I mean, and this is what I've heard. And before I tell anybody else, I have to tell myself first. I've heard that when it comes to relationships, men just fall harder than women. And like I said, I mean, I've just outkicked my coverage. I mean, I'm always like, let's go, take it to the house, run it all the way. There's no reason to stop. Why are you stopping? Let's just go ahead. Let's just do it. Empty all barrels, empty all guns, empty everything. Put the cart before the horse, all that. That's how I am. Put all eggs in one basket. Let's go. Let's do it. Why are we stopping? What are you stopping for? There's no reason to stop. Let's just go, 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 go. And people just tell me, like, Marcus, man, Marcus, you love hard. Like, you love really, really, really hard. But that's what I know. And like I said, I was for sure about her. I was so sure. And when I thought about her, when I really thought about like our relationship and where it was and where we were, I was like, yeah, you know what? I think I've loved her all the time. And I would just think about it and I would go around and people would ask me, man, how are you doing? I'm like, man, I'm in love. How are you? And they'd be like, oh man, how's the weather outside? I'm like, man, it's lovely outside. It feels like love. You should try love. Have you ever been in love? And I would do that like all the time. And I would just go and I shake hands like, man, I'm in love, man. I'm in love. I'll send a text message with love. And I'm in love. You in love? I'm in love. That's the way she made me feel. And honestly, that thing that I didn't want to mention earlier, well, I'll make to you another confession. I had collected quite a few of rather adult material. The kind of adult material that's specially marked in your local convenience store that, you know, kids can't see and they don't know what's going on. Those type of adult materials. I had collected quite a few of those, and it just so happened that I had just one laying out. She came over one night. She saw it. She was like, "Oh, hey, what's that?" And I'm like, you know, it's just something I didn't mean for you to see that. And I tried to go grab it, and she was like, "Oh," and she picked it up and she started looking through it. She's looking, and I'm feeling kind of embarrassed. I'm like, oh man, I don't know what she's thinking about and what she's gonna say. And she just keeps looking through it and keeps looking through it, keeps looking through it. Then she got to one part, and it kind of caught me off guard. She says, now this you know I'm not doing that with you, right? And I'm like, okay, all right, okay, can I get it back, please? And she's like, hold on. And she keeps flipping through it and flipping through it and flipping through it. She's like, And she just keeps going and going, and I'm like, okay, all right, Charlotte, stop playing, for real. And I go, and I grab it from her, and she says to me, she says, you know that's not real, right? I say, yeah, I know. And then I expected her to say, well, you know, I thought you were supposed to be a Christian guy. I thought you were a good guy. We've been friends for all this time. You look at that stuff and but she didn't say none of that. She just says, she just asked me. She says, so tell me, like, for real, like, why do you look at it? And at first I tried to play it off like, you know, because, you know, it's what guys do. Come on, like, what I do. I'm a dude. And then she said, no, come on, man, for real. It's me and you. It's me and you, for real. Just tell me for real. And I said, I said, I just get lonely sometimes. I get lonely. I mean, every time I go out, go to work, I come home and it's just me all alone. Or I'm out with friends and they're all with their boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, whatever, and I feel like a third wheel and I come home and I'm just all alone. I could be doing something like really good and I feel good about myself, and then I come home and there's nobody here to pat me on my back and say, oh, you did a good job. I just come home and it's empty. I just feel lonely. Even when I go out with somebody else, I mean, I'm looking, I'm just like, why am I even here with you? Like, this is not even going anywhere or not. And I want to say that to him, but I can't. Like, the only time I feel good when I go out is like when I'm hanging out with you or something, but I come home, I feel alone. That's why I always call you sometimes. So I'm just tired of being alone. I'm tired of feeling lonely. And then she's like, yeah, I feel the same way. I get lonely sometimes too, and I'm always glad when you call me. Then we started opening up about certain things. Like I told her, like, some past hurts that I've been through, and some people that I even hurt, and how I wanted like a wife and kids and live in a nice home and what I want to do with my life. And then she started opening up about stuff that she's been through and how she wants to be this wife and have kids and have a family. And we just talked about like where we want our lives to go, and we just like open up, really, really open up to each other. And I don't know, as we were just talking the night away, and it got later and later, and I don't know, man. I don't know if the air just got real thin or what, but I reached out and I went for it. And we just started to get kind of hot and heavy. I mean, like, really hot and heavy. I mean, like, I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Hot and heavy. And it was like, whoa, hey, oh, we had to step back a little bit. And she said to me, you know, like, what would have happened if we had? And I'm like, what if? What would have happened? She said, well, what would have happened to our friendship? And I said, I will show you how special you want to be. And we kind of left it at that. So I thought, yes, this is the sign. This is what I've been looking for. And what better way to express all these emotions that I've apparently have built up. Valentine's Day, I was just going to express it because Valentine's Day is all about love, and you're in love, I'm in love, we're all in love, let's just be in love. And I thought it was going to be like those movies, the movies where you just express yourself and you finally say, yes, I've loved you like my whole life, I've been waiting on you my whole life. And it's like, yes, I've been waiting on you too my whole life. That's what I thought it was going to be like. I thought it was going to be that simple. I come home and it feels like every time I put myself out there, I always end up alone. Every time I put myself up there and come home, all I have is this. And I'm tired of just having this. I don't want to look at this anymore. I'm tired of looking at this. I don't want to do this. Please, Lord, forgive me. So here I am, alone in my room, looking down on the floor. No bursts of light, no gusts of wind is rushing through that door. It's just me. Just me to look at myself in shame. Trying to find some type of excuse, but I'm the only one to blame. I mean, how? How did I end up here in the place I thought I had left behind? And why do I feel the need to keep going back to this mud and mire like I'm some type of swine? And the sad part is, even though I feel empty, I want to pick it up again. Seems like this cycle has no stops, just a constant begin. So just one more time, just pick it up one more time. I promise myself, just for a little bit of fun. And after it's over, I hear God just silently whisper to me. He says, "Are you finished? Are you satisfied? Are you done?" And I bitterly respond back, "But God, do you really understand? Do you really understand how alone I feel? Do you really understand how tired I am of waiting on this good wife that you're planning to reveal? I mean, why can't I be like these other guys? These other guys that claim they have relations all day, they're with this woman, they're with that woman. It's all fun and games that they play. At least I won't have to feel ashamed when I go to look someone in the eye and I go and shake their hand. But God stopped my filibustering and said, you need to stand up and be a man. Because you're not here because you're lonely. You're here because you don't trust. You're not here because you're unlovable. You're here because you lust. What a humbling truth. But a humbling truth that I wasn't being a master. I was just serving myself. And until I can let go of my own selfish desires, He wouldn't let me hold on to anyone else. It's another confession I'm going to make. When I grew up, I learned how to be a night crawler. So this was back in the 80s when cable was just first coming out, and like our family, we were fortunate enough to be able to afford it. When I say we, I mean my parents. Fortunate enough to afford it. And some late nights, my dad would work, and I knew, because I timed it, I could just stay up longer than my mom. So what I would do is I would crawl out of my bed, literally crawl out of my bed, wait by my door, look to see when her light went off, and then crawl from my room into the hallway, into their room. And I would turn down the sound so I wouldn't wake her up. And I would flip the channel and I'd be watching The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis, or Mr. Ed, or some type of B movie that never made to the screen. I was having fun. It was all fun. And sometimes my mom would catch me. She'd wake up and say, boy, if you don't put it back on my channel and go to bed. And then she would just like pass right back out. And I would do the same thing. And honestly, I got a thrill from being kind of sneaky. It was fun. But it developed like kind of a bad habit. And there was this 3-day trial that Cinemax would have. Now, if anybody knows Cinemax, when it gets to a certain hour, late hour, Cinemax turns into Skinemax. And I would be up watching Skinemax, and it exposed me to something that I didn't expect. It exposed me to like some softcore porn and nudity. And I would just sit there and I would watch this like 5, 6-year-old kid, 7-year-old kid, sit there and I would watch and I would be amazed. And I would feel like ashamed and excited at the same time because I didn't know how to feel and what I was seeing. I didn't understand everything that was going on. But I couldn't tell my parents about what I saw because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want them to say, well, no more TV for you. And I didn't want to get a whipping. So I just never told them. And I remember just being in preschool, it would be nap time, and I remember laying on the mats and I would be like squirming around and like this sexual way, and I felt bad only because there was no woman there with me, and I felt like, why is there not a woman here with me to do any of this with? And I thought something was wrong with me. And then as I got older and I went to 8th grade, whether real or imagined, I'm imagining or thinking that some of my classmates, they're being exposed to this and that. They're all at all these parties and they're coming back and they're saying, yeah, we did this, we did that. And some people had hickeys and I would just be at home watching cartoons or wrestling on Saturday night. It's 8th grade and I'm like, well, how come nobody's inviting me to any of this stuff? How come no girls are paying attention to me? And around that time I got introduced to like some hardcore stuff and I'm like, well, how come I can't have that? And it just got older, it just went on and went on, and I got to college and when I got to college I was for sure something's going on. Like, I know at these frat parties and these dorm rooms something's really going on and I'm feeling left out, and I'm like, how come nobody is with me? How come I can't be with anybody? So I decided to make the hardcore stuff like my security. I said, this is going to be what I'm going to hold on to. It was all because of this void that I had. This void that I thought I just wasn't good enough. I wasn't lovable. I wasn't secure about myself. But it was a void that God was trying to fill, and I just wouldn't let him fill it. And he's been steadily trying to fill this empty space that I've had. Oh man. I've been looking at this all night. Yeah, God, I know, I'm sorry, but I gotta go to work. Yeah, I'll clean up later and we'll talk later. I just gotta go. I gotta go. Hold the bus! Hold the bus! Hold the bus! Let me see. Let's see what somebody posted on Facebook. See if she said anything on Facebook. Well, I see all my friends were having fun last night, all booed up. Let's see. See what she said. Status, single. Guess it's official now, single too. Oh, she tried to call me last night. And I might call her back. My mom texted me. Happy Valentine's Day. Just want to say that we love you and that we are thinking about you. We know you're always out and about, and just want to let you know that we're always concerned. We know God is always watching over you. Psalm 68:6. P.S. Just remember to give us a call sometimes and check on us. That's my mom. Look up Psalm 68:6. Psalm 68:6. God cares for the widows. And for the lonely man, he puts them into a home. He brings out the prisoners with singing, but the rebellious are put into a sun-scorched land. God, I'm tired of feeling like a prisoner. I'm tired of being rebellious. Delivered from the silent frustrations of my mind. When you broke through the shadows of a past I left behind. When the enemy came running, ranting and roaring, Lord, you showed yourself strong in the midst of it all. My boy texts me. Hey man, I see your girl says she's single now. I mean, what's going on? I thought y'all was gonna get together. Are you single now too?
Hey, so I know you probably don't want to hear from me just yet, but I've been calling you and calling you. You haven't been responding to my text messages or my calls. I guess just hit me back. I'm outside your place. I bought your Valentine's gift with me.
Happy Valentine's Day. You know what my love got for me on Valentine's Day? She got me a question. She got me a fork on the road. And I took that fork on the road, and what I saw was a man splitting into different directions. I was broken. And my brokenness is the reason why I came up with my educated guess. And it's the reason why I'm single. It's the reason why I suck at women. See, because I always thought in reverse. I used to think that once I got with a woman that she would reassure me as a man. And really, it should be me reassuring her as a woman. I read this blog by Natalie Floyd, and she says, we all have this heart condition. This a heart condition that needs to be addressed, because if we never address it, we can never go into any type of relationship, any type. It's a healthy and whole person. I always thought that you had to love hard. That's what I thought love was. You had to love hard. I thought, because your heart is the shape of two fists put together, but you don't love like this. You love like this. With your hands open. And it was after this heartbreak and asking God, why? What is wrong with me? Why can't I find the right woman? And how come I'm always feeling alone? And what's like, God, really tell me what's wrong with me. And He showed me. He said, Marcus, son, you suck. He did. It was funny too. He said, Marcus, you suck. But you know what's cool about God? You know what's cool about God? This is why I love Him. Because He just didn't just leave me out there just to tell me that hanging in the air, oh, you suck, and that's why. But He said, you know what I'm going to do for you? So I'm going to make you the right person for the right person. I said, what? He said, yeah, I'm going to make you the right person for the right person. Even if you never, ever, ever get married, if you never find the one, I'm still going to make you the right person for the right person. I'm going to show you, I'm going to teach you how to love. Because again, I always thought that love meant you had to love someone hard. Because that's what I thought love was. I thought that love was just like this rock group. Like big hair, heavy metal, head banging, burn down the stage, smash the guitar, sex, drugs, rock and roll, hard. That isn't love. Found out that love is patient. Love is kind. Love is gentle. Love endures. Love believes all things. Love hopes all things. Love protects. Love never fails. Found that God is love. And He's teaching me who I am. He's teaching me to love myself. He's teaching me to love others the right way. Because God is near the brokenhearted. And He saves those that are chastised in spirit. It's because of Him, this broken heart is being fixed. My heart is being fixed. Silly me thinking it was broken beyond repair. But now I feel the Master's hands inserting a stitch. I thought my heart was ready to hit the off switch. Really, I was just tired. Tired of feeling like my words were falling in the air. My heart is being fixed. And while I'm in this process of exposing my cuts and my nicks, I'm fine standing here alone, no curtains, no shades for all of you to just stare. Hopefully this will be an encouragement to the lonely when their heart is feeling sick. Because I have this tendency, this want, this need to find someone with whom I mingle and mix. So I put myself on the line all naked and bare. My heart is being fixed. And they say a man's love is life. And I found out that life can be so lightning bolt quick. That's why I spent so much time trying to find someone with time to spare. And I didn't mind spending all that I had on her because I thought that her spending time with me would eventually make me rich. Now I'm learning to be content. Content with this time of being unhitched. And it's really not as lonely when I go out here and I go out there. And I'm finally learning. Finally learning to love all of who I am. And I'm finally learning to love my neighbor as myself. Because my heart is being fixed.
What's up? My name is Lanisha. Just got done watching the one-man show. Being single is cool. One-man show, Marcus Taylor. It was awesome, and I hope to see more from him. And that's it. You guys need to check him out, Marcus Gregory Taylor.
And I just enjoyed myself hearing Marcus Taylor talk about his life and how real he was. Oh man, it's just it resonated with me deeply, man. I'm like, God, man, that's me. You know, I had an amazing time, man. He was funny, he was brilliant. You know, it's just an amazing time, man.
Marcus, I'm proud of you. That was a very, very wonderful show. I look forward to seeing more products from you. And keep it moving. Being honest with yourself and putting things out there. I like that. That was very, very encouraging for me.
Marcus, I just want to say that you are such a talented person. I appreciate you always putting God in all of your pieces and letting people know about that first and foremost. But I'm looking forward to seeing many more good things for you. Love you.
What's up? Hey Marcus Taylor, you did a real good job. I'm excited about being here, enjoying myself. This is definitely the type of event that I like to come to. I think more people need to come out and just to support different events like this. You'll be amazed what you learn. Always want to support other people that's coming up. God bless you in your career and your life. And one day, you won't have to put on a one-man show. You will find the woman of your dreams, the queen, and I hope that you find her. And I look forward to seeing more events. So, good job, Marcus Holman.
Marcus, I have to say this is the first time I've been exposed to your talent. And when I saw on Facebook the title of your play, I was a little reluctant, but I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised. You were truly blessed in your talent. And I pray that God continues to guide you on this journey because you have a lot to do and you do an amazing job. So just keep on going.